Hello, my name is Chase. I'm a BMW genius here at BMW of Ocala, and today we'll be going over the BMW 330i 2017. It's a brand new vehicle, as you can see, beautiful silver metallic color. And to tell you a little bit about the engine of this car, it is a 4-cylinder engine, 2.0 liter with 248 horsepower and 258 pounds of torque. Now, if you're not really sure what that means, this car does have some go. And what that means basically between the difference between torque and horsepower is torque is that oomph that gets you there, and horsepower is the steadiness that holds you at that speed. So that's a pretty simple way to put the difference between the torque and horsepower. So you see this car has 4 18-inch alloy wheels, so a little bit bigger wheels, so a little better of a sporty look to it, more luxurious sporty look. We have our BMW kidney grills right here, which is an iconic look for all BMWs. You're not going to find a BMW without it. You have 2 headlights, as you can see. And then we have our daytime running lamps, which are going to be right here, which since the car's off, you won't see, but they have a beautiful LED running lamps that they just look awesome when you're driving, gives it such a personable look to it. As you can see, you have a little bit more indentation and for a little bit more of the engine breathing, and as well for more for the sporty look with your 2 fog lights as well. So moving on your mirror you have your turning signal, which is a little different than most cars, because most cars don't have an actual strip on the outside that's turning. That's for the more luxurious touch, because with BMW we do everything amongst the realm of safety and luxury, and they do it absolutely brilliant. And if you look at the wheels, there's something that you can't just look at the wheels and know, but these are actually run flat tires. I just mentioned safety a minute earlier, and these tires are a perfect example of it. So these run flat tires mean they have reinforced rubber walls on the side of the tire, like they're reinforced rubber on these thick sides. So if the tire, heaven forbid, you get a flat tire, if you run over a nail, you can successfully drive up to 50 miles per hour without having to permanently pull over and stop for assistance. And this is an excellent safety feature thought around the idea that we shouldn't have to pull on the side of the road in a place where we're maybe uncomfortable, and we can actually get to a place that we need to go, or even if we have enough mileage in front of us to get home, like you can even get home and then replace the tire. Like it's all revolved around safety. Or if you have a wife and you don't want her stranded, these run flat tires are perfect for that. I'll give you a little look around. As you can see, it's very sharp looking vehicle. It's beautiful on the road, beautiful in a garage. We're going to go ahead and show you a little bit of the trunk space. As you can see, it's a massive amount of trunk space for such a car. And because of the run flat tires, you'll see that there is no spare tire, but extra storage space to store extra things. So if you can put a TV in here, you can put a lunchbox under there if you want. Or the thing about this is it also has 60/40 folding method on the seats. So if you fold the seats down, you can fit even more for storage in this car. You can move across the states with this if you wanted to, and it would do it just fine. You can see this car, if you got a little snatch of that, has a backup camera. And then as you can see, these little dots around the car, if you're not sure what these dots are, they are what detect objects around it. And it's a parking assist feature. And this means if you're parking, it will beep 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 if something's close by, and it's an absolutely brilliant and very securing feature. Now another feature of this car is it does have comfort access, and because of the uncomfort access, there's these little ridges on the handle, and it's a magnetic field. So when this detects that you have a key in your pocket, and this is called keyless entry, you just put your hand in here, the car will unlock. And when you get out, you just touch this, the car will lock. I don't personally have the key on me, but that's what would happen if I did. And another thing about these, if I go back over to these little dots, the thing about those is they detect for your blind spot. So this car has active blind spot detection, meaning if you're trying to turn and you can't quite see, and maybe you just made a mistake and you didn't see them, once you get in here, this little triangle will light up. Because the car has active blind spot, it will light red, and it will let you know, hey, look, there's someone in this lane, which is an absolute useful and extremely securing safety feature that I am very comfortable with having and driving with. As you can see, we do have a moonroof on this car. You just give her a little open up here, and you can open it with this button right here. This car does have a fully capable iDrive with navigation and connected drive, and you can use apps on your phone through this, through the connected drive. As you can see, you have climate control, you have your strip for the radio and memory buttons, cruise control, then you have more options for the music, and the leather, by the way, is a beautiful Dakota leather. Let me just get out here so you can see it a little better. So it's a beautiful Dakota leather. It's perfect for Florida weather and Florida climate. Or it's also perfect for up north. If you decided to drive it up, it would certainly make the drive. And apart from that, I'm gonna go on in here. You have paddle shifters with a sport leather steering wheel. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, it's very nice grip too. A firm grass feels very sporty. It's called the sport leather for the steering wheel with your paddle shifters. So you can put the car in manual shifting mode and shift it with the paddle shifters and go pretty quick. It's a really fun thing to do. And there are so many more features than the ones I've just told you about this in this short little video. So what we encourage you to do is to go ahead and come out here and come down to the BMW of Ocala, and what we can do is have a quick test drive, and then that's when you can really develop your feel for this car and your personal connection with this car and how you feel driving the road, because once you drive a BMW, you never go back. That's one of the things we say, because yes, other car companies do things brilliantly and they do them well, but we do them absolutely brilliantly and so well and so researched. It's certainly it's an adventure to drive a BMW rather than just a daily commute. So apart from that, my name is Chase, and we really hope to see you soon.